Hello, it's Ben Cooper here from Gems Wellington Alcale. I'm the assistant principal looking over primary, and I'm here today to talk to you about the end of year reports. So the 2018-19 academic year is nearly over, and the teachers have been working very hard in creating reports that share the children's learning, their successes, and also what they need to do next to continue to improve. So I'm here today to go through the reports and talk to you about what type of information is shared in them. So this is one of the reports that you will receive, the end of year report, which shares teacher comments and your child's overall grades. I'm going to go into the next 2 pages. So on the second page here is an explanation all about explaining what the different grades mean. The number before the grade refers to which year group they're working at. So if it says 4, that means they're working at year 4. If it says 2, they're working at year 2. And if it says 6, they're obviously working at year 6. And then we have our familiar grades that we've used previously: entering, developing, securing, securing plus, and mastering. On the right hand side is some information that describes what those grades mean. When we move on to page 3, this is where the teacher's comments can be found. So you have your child's name, their attendance, the number of lates, the number of house points they required, and their class and class teacher. Below are the child's overall grades that they have received this year. So this child in reading is 4M. If you refer back to this page, it refers to 4 mastering. In music, it says 4S+, which means, if we look back over to this page, S+ means that they are secure plus. Next to that is an overall teacher comment. Below are comments on each core subject and connected curriculum. When you move on to the next page, there are specialist comments for Arabic A or B, Islamic comments if your child is Islamic, UA Social Studies and Moral Education, PE, Music and French. You will then also receive the same reports as you have been receiving in Term 1 and 2, which go through each core subject and how your child is performing against each objective in the curriculum. So here we have the reading curriculum. So this child is working at greater depth in a lot of the objectives. They understand the rest of the objectives. And then finally, there are objectives that the child has not quite yet secured. That is absolutely normal for some children to not quite have secured every single objective in the curriculum. What it means is you can support your child at home to develop these skills over the summer holidays. This is repeated for reading, writing, mathematics, and science will be on a separate PDF. One of the final documents your child will receive is the GL results. So your child over the past few weeks have been completing the progress tests for their year group. In this letter, we share your child's personal results. So we'll have their name and the class, and then their score for each of the tests. In year 2, children do not participate in science. From year 3 to 6, they take part in maths, English and science tests. Your child will receive an SAS score, which stands for Standardized Assessment Score. 100, as you will see from the table below, is an average score. Anything above 104 is above average, and anything below 97 is below average. So this child has scored 118 in their maths, which means that they are working well above average for mathematics. In English, they have received a score for 100, which means they've received an average score, so they're working at expected standards for their year group. In science, they've scored 92, which means they performed slightly below expected in this test. Some more information about the GLs and what they mean are listed below and onto the second page. As part of the report, you will also receive a Wellington Swim Levels Explained document. The Wellington Academy Swim Levels are an adaptation of the British ASA Learn to Swim and Competitive Swimming Framework. Therefore, the grading system is slightly different. For each page, it will talk you through which each level is and support you understanding your child's swimming level. If I refer back to the end of year report, if you notice in the PE section, you will see that they have received a GEMS mastery grade, So this one says 4 secure, and then a 5C grade, which refers to their swimming grade. You can then use this swimming levels explained document to find out what they can do already in their swimming lessons. The child in the report was level 5, and so they have achieved all of these skills. On the next page is level 6, so you know what your child needs to now do to improve with their swimming skills. If your child is in year 1, they will not have participated in the progress tests, as these are for children from year 2 upwards. However, they will have taken part in the mandatory Key Stage 1 Phonics screening check. Information is shared about the screening check on the letter that you will receive as part of your report, and below you will receive your child's score. 32 is the pass rate, and so if your child scores 32 or more, it means that your child has met the expected standard in phonic decoding. Any child who has not met the expected standard will be given additional support next year to help their phonics development, and they will be retested in year 2. I hope this video has been helpful. If you do have any more questions about your child's report, then please go and see your child's class teacher. They will be more than happy to sit down and answer any questions you have in the final week of term. The primary leadership team would also like to take this opportunity to thank you as parents for your support over this academic year. We wish you well in the summer and look forward to seeing your children back here at WEC in September. Have a really good day.